Hi, this is B.O.B. Bob from Falcon One, and you're watching Breaking Metal! Yeah!
Alright, welcome back to Breaking Metal, man. Tonight we have a live studio audience, like we always do, but tonight we are featuring one of the biggest and most legendary Nashville local bands. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lost Generation! I'm Matt, man. I'm right next to my buddy Brickhouse. We host this every week, and it's an honor for us, man. And we don't say that enough. So me and Adam were talking about that before the show. This is an honor for us to get to do this every week. I want to introduce the guys from the band that are on stage tonight. We also have a lot of bands here participating and showing love. We appreciate that. We have, speaking of legendary, we have one of the legendary local drummers here in town, Lost Generation's Ronald E. Lyons. Give it up to him, buddy. We got my personal buddy. We end up at all the clubs together for some reason. And Slam, the bass player of Lost Generation, give it up for him. Another not only personal buddy of mine, but I challenge almost anybody in town to support underground music more than Mr. R.C., the lead singer of Lost Generation. Great man. So we have some incredible guys here. Now, right off the bat, I've got to ask you, RC, let me throw this one to you. Where did the name Lost Generation came? What was the origin behind that?
Well, it was actually like lottery pick. I had no idea what to call my band that time, so I put 3 papers. Suspicious People, Funeral Home, and Lost Generation. I picked Lost Generation.
So it was a lottery pick. It really was. You picked it out of a hat. You know, that's a true story. That's how Toad the Wet Sprocket got their name. They put a bunch of fucking numbers. Yeah, that's awesome, though. That proves that your name is Led Zeppelin, but you got great music. It's awesome. Well, you ended up doing a great job, Lost Generation. That name is synonymous around town. You say it and people know what you're talking about. I also want to ask you about something since I'm with you right now. You, as a lead singer myself, we hear so many different voices. We're influenced by so many different things, but you have one of the most unique voices on the scene. When did you get started singing, and when did you know, man, I'm really good at this?
I was 15 years old. It was 1975.
Right on, man.
I know I'm old.
Yeah. Hey, I was rocking in the 70s. We're all old, baby. I love it though. I love that, man.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, Adam was. It wasn't that long ago that Adam was fighting for our country, though. So I give him a big sign. That's a hell of a man right there. Yeah, I know. Well, I was getting ready to bring that up. All right, I'll skip to Slam. I was dying to get to Ronald because I got so much I want to talk to Ronald. But Slam, not only with your service to our country, man, another guy that I wasn't kidding when I say I go out almost every weekend, as you know, and watch different bands. More often than not, I run into you out supporting bands. You guys, and Ronald too, your whole band, you guys are great about putting your money where your mouth is, and you guys get out there and you don't ask anything from anybody, but you go out there to support the scene. Tell me what that means to you.
Well, if you want people to support you, you need to give it back.
Yes.
You know, I can't sit here and go, yeah, I like Killing Grace. I like
Never seen them.
Yeah, their singer. You know.
Yeah. Their singer does suck. Their singer sucks. Great band, though. Great band. Yeah. They just need a singer real bad. Yeah.
I can't say, hey, I like those guys, but every time they come through, I'm busy.
Or I'm too busy.
It's I can't do that.
Amen.
So,
yeah.
And I like hearing good music.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Amen. That's some realness right there. Also, I want to ask Ronald something. You know, dude, you've been playing on this scene for so long, and you are such an excellent drummer. Yeah. He's really humble, but trust me, man, if you want to go see an incredible drummer, if you've seen him, you've seen one. You getting with Lost Generation, this is exciting. So they're known for their stage performances, really high energy, really unique songs. A lot of people know their songs already. I bet you're pretty excited to be getting back on stage and jamming with these guys.
Well, after a few years playing the psychobilly punk, rock and roll, hard rock, the drive is a lot different than playing psychobilly punk. So I like this band because they have a family-oriented type feeling. When you play with these guys, you know what they're doing. So it's a good band. It's a solid, hardcore band. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, love that. Love that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
You guys sounded great down at Food Bar recently.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
I heard you guys rock the hell out of
that. That was only 2 practices.
That's awesome, man. 2 practices. That's awesome.
45 minutes of crack.
Wow. Wow.
They were smoking.
Smoking.
I'm kind of torn.
We'll in after the show.
I'm kind of torn on my favorite Lost Generation songs because No Mercy is kind of a no-brainer. Since the first time anyone I know that's heard that song, they love that song. It's a great song. Before I get to that, though, you guys have a song out there called To Someone Who Knows, and that song is so moody and so beautiful and so just deep. Can you tell me and tell them a little bit about that song? Tell us how you come up with that.
Well, long time ago, of course I'm old, it was a girl I liked, but I couldn't be with her at the time because she was only 15 and I was 26.
Jail time, jail.
So I wrote song to her like that, and then I didn't touch song till last year actually with my former lead guitar Mark Fritz, who put music on that lyrics, so that song was actually finally recorded, and I liked it.
Yeah, it's a great song, and the music video is really great too. You got that done with companies out of town. You said one was in Detroit, you said?
Yeah, one company who did our videos in Detroit, other companies, I'm not sure, my manager know better, or North Carolina or South Carolina, I'm not sure.
Sure.
I think it was Sean Lilly.
Okay.
Produced.
Okay. Okay. Well, another song I like a lot, "The Only Way." It's a really rocking song. Can you tell me and tell the audience a little bit about how that song came about? It's a really good song.
Actually, it's a song about me.
Okay.
When I started,
it's all about our singer.
Yeah. What can
it's
I
all
say?
about the singer, boys. You better remember that. No,
well, my grandma, rest in peace, used to say, "Life is bitch, deal with that."
Right.
Anyway, I remember my first gig, and we were on audition, and all musicians, big names at the time, they were watching me and basically laughing in my face. So I had to survive, look at them without showing any emotions, or I'm sad, or I'm pissed, or whatever.
You have to be professional.
Then I came home and I wrote that song to myself. You are not what you think, you are not what they think.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You hear that? You guys hear that? And any of us that are seasoned out there, you know exactly what he's talking about. When you get in a room full of the arm-closed guys that are, there's no way they're not there to like you. They're not there to give you a shot. And you got to remember within yourself, I'm a badass motherfucker, and I don't care. I don't need these guys' approval to do that.
That's right, baby.
That's real talk, man.
Actually, Matthew, thank you. It was 1981.
Right.
In 1982, I recorded in Europe, in Croatia, where I'm from.
Wow.
My biggest hit that year, and that song is still on the radio after 32 years. So, I have my victory.
Yeah.
Life is bitch for somebody, good for somebody else. What can I say?
RC, you're awesome, brother. You're awesome, man.
Awesome, RC.
I have to ask you guys about it. I admit this is probably my favorite song. You probably already know what it is. Wafu.
Oh,
This is the one that gets the crowd all riled up. This is the one where we get to participate a little bit. And every time I've seen you guys, you play that song, and it's fucking insane. So I want to know about We Are Fucked Up.
Yeah.
Okay, that song actually I wrote, I was in Starwood. It was concert, and after concert, it was traffic barely moving, you know, like, and I'm thinking, I'm fucked up. I know come home. I repeat a couple times, you know, more than a couple times. I came home, I wrote a song, and when we recorded that song with Jazz Speed Records 2004 in LA, they told us we cannot put We Are Fucked Up, so we could put a Waffle. We Are Fucked Up.
That's how Waffle got started.
That's inspiration, folks.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah. Well, you guys are back to playing a lot of shows right now, and that's what it's all about. I mean, that's really when you feel the love, and you also feel the energy, and it really, it always, it's the same in every band. It either drives you apart or brings you closer together. There's no middle ground on that. And with you guys, like Ronald said, you guys already have a family atmosphere, a lot like his band and my band does. We're all really lucky in that sense that we have tight-knit brothers going on, and that's really important. I think that matters. With you back to playing shows, I want to describe, let the people that have never seen you before, you guys are a straight hard rock band. You guys are straight in your face. I was telling you outside, this is a true story. I got you on my MP3, and when I get off work sometimes and I want to just rock, I'll put you guys on, and I can just sit back and, like you said, get a traffic ticket because I'll be flying down the road. But that's what people, I think, can expect from you. Simon, will you tell us a little bit about your management and how people can get a hold of your band to book you for bigger festivals and bigger shows?
Of course, we're on Facebook, Reverb Nation. It's lostgenerationmetal.com. You can send something directly to management, who we love, Army Girl at dtccom.com. And she can hook you up, or any of those sites. Yeah, they can get you together.
That is awesome, man. That's awesome. Before I go to what you got, Ronnie?
What I'm going to say is, what's cool about this town is when I moved down here and started hanging out with the local musicians, there's hundreds of musicians down here.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds. And when you start to play with all these guys, you start weeding out the guys that are, just beginning and getting into
Yes, you do.
Man, I'll tell you, I've watched them come and go. And then when you find a band that you're in, and you find a group of people that you're playing with, there's nothing better than that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's kind of like, again, we were talking before the cameras came on. That's what me and RC were talking about. The first time we got together about 6 years ago, we sat in the back of the Rutledge, and we couldn't stop saying to each other, "Man, I'm glad I found you. God, you're good." We played a show together, and it was a great show. Crowd went crazy. I think it was my birthday party, wasn't it, Kenny? It was like 6 years ago, and me and RC were both just like. Yes. So I know that feeling. It's an honor, man. Before I go to break, is there anything you want to hit before I go to break?
I just want to send out a special thank you to Lost Generation for jumping on the Wounded Warrior Project benefit show.
Yeah, how about that? All right, guys, before we go to break, I want to say something real quick. Vampire Bleach Bomb is in the house tonight. I want to give a big shout out to them. Another band that not only is really good, but they will come out and they support so many things in this thing. We want to give a shout out to you. Also in the house tonight and playing it a little bit from Murfreesboro, we have Groove Circus in the house, ladies and gentlemen. They have a new album out, full-length album called Dwayne's Basement. It's on CD. You can get it on Bandcamp. And shout out to Brittany, the artist who did their artwork for their albums. Great job there. I saw it earlier. It was really good. Also in the house right now for the live taping, we have a band all the way from New Jersey. We have Sensory Overload. Say that 12 times drinking a beer. They came all the way. And they've got also an EP out called, their latest one, it's called Social Hour. You can get it on iTunes, Bandcamp, or Spotify. So we're glad to have you here in Nashville, and we hope everybody treats you really good, man. We'll be right back, and we're going to be doing 4 bullets for a bio, and you know how good and much fun that is, all the good stories that come out of it. So come right back with us. We are Breaking Metal. Welcome back to Breaking Metal. How you guys doing so far? Thanks for being with us, Lost Generation in the house. In the house. We're going to hit you guys with 4 bullets for your bio. This is a chance for us to ask you to tell us a few stories. And Ronald, Slam, RC, this can be with any time in your tenure as playing. But I really want to focus on Lost Generation. And RC, let's start with you. What was your band's best Spinal Tap moment? I love this question.
I love question, but it's a little bit difficult for me. It was too many things I love, but I'll pick one. It was a big rock festival in Europe, 1984. And I had a good band, but not too much experience.
Okay.
So they were a little bit scared, so I knew I had to do something special, something unusual. And I was thinking it is one song, Don't Cry, slow song, ballad. So I took 2 roses, the tour, I squeezed them, it's pain.
Oh yeah?
It was blood.
Oh wow.
And girl jumped on the stage, I did the security, okay, back off.
Right.
She pulled shirts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I shook fist with my bloody hands and I leak it.
Wow.
And I'll go wild.
Oh yeah.
It was the
Bloody
best.
Movies. How about Bloody Movies? Give it up for Bloody Movies. Yeah. That's gonna be the next stand.
What can I say?
We are Bloody Movies. That's awesome. Give me a Spinal Tap moment.
Not too long ago, we were playing, and I won't mention any names, but our guitar player, he launched into playing a song that really wasn't a song.
Right.
And we were looking at him like, maybe he'll do a circle and come back.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
He never came back,
And so we just started playing.
Right.
RC started singing.
Right.
Drummer started playing. I did the bass, and we played 3.5, 4 minutes of improv, basically.
Wow.
Got done, the crowd's going wild. Ah, it's great!
Right.
And yeah, it was totally off.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You have to roll with the punches.
Yeah, you always have to. Yeah, we had a situation like that with Piranha where we half the band. Well, I wrote the set list wrong for a couple of the guys, so they start playing one, and Piranha, theirs was the same answer as mine was. Now ours was on each other's show. At the same show, we played 2 different songs, and nobody wanted to stop. So it was a grudge fest, and it's fucked up, man. Ronald, I just got to ask you one because you've played so many great shows, and name a Spinal Tap moment on stage or at a show that you just cannot forget about. The smile says it all right there.
I was playing this show, it wasn't in this town, and my guitar player was having a good time, and he went to step off stage, and his guitar caught this girl's shirt.
Oh!
And he went down, and so did she.
Right.
And the shirt?
And the shirt.
Oh!
That's the only thing I can remember.
That's all you can remember, I think. Nothing else.
Not myself.
Yeah.
That was a cool moment. I mean, nobody got hurt, but it was kind of cool because it was in slow motion.
Right. So you just kind of saw the whole thing.
Yeah. And then he landed on the ground. He was still playing.
Wow. See, there you go. That is amazing.
That's rock and roll.
So
That's rock and roll.
the moment I had was it was one of my last shows in Cleveland, and I was having a little too much fun with the tequila.
Sure. Been there.
And, you know, when you go
I've been there.
When you go to hit a cymbal and you go to hit it, and you don't hit it, you keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I have a swivel chair.
Okay. So you swung around.
I swung around and I came back right on beat.
Now that's win. That's a win right there.
Right around. I couldn't do it again.
I love it. I love it.
We wouldn't want you to.
No. Never again.
He's like, please don't do it again.
No.
Scare the shit out of me.
Tequila. Cheer you up.
You guys' website says, as far as influences, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Alice Cooper, Motley Crue, Judas Priest, Scorpions. But in your own words right now, what can you tell us as far as your musical influences?
mine go back to the 60s, Zeppelin.
Yes.
The groove and John Bonham.
The Bonham.
And all the old 60s drummers, that's where I come from.
Right on.
AC/DC, what can I say?
Yes! RC!
I guess for me, it's Black Sabbath and Steve Harris.
Yes, sir!
Steve Harris! You're right there, dude. He is the bomb. He is the bomb, man. Okay. Best show Lost Generation has ever played. Your favorite one, the one where you go, or two, if there's a multiple. There usually is a couple that come to mind. So, for mine, best show I've ever played was with Doc and NYNT. I got to go get on stage and be in front of a bunch of people. That's a good example of mine. And we were terrible, by the way.
But you had a time.
I had a blast. But we suck. Anyway, go ahead.
It was few really good. I'll pick one. It was Halloween gig, and I was dressed up like a woman, blonde, shaved, makeup, high heel. Yeah, I was good.
Yeah!
And then
You hadn't seen anything till
we used to have skeletons. That skeleton was like part of the band, Fred, yeah? And three drunk guys jump and rape him, basically.
Now there's a crime.
And they wrote the song We Are Fucked Up 3 times, so it was actually excellent.
That sounds excellent.
Yeah.
That sounds excellent. What about you, buddy?
The entire band needed counseling after seeing a
I
master
bet.
on stage.
I bet. It's the best show you've ever played, Slim. Ever.
We did a show, I guess two. We did a 12th and Porter show. Great sound.
Yes. Yeah.
3/4 of the audience was wearing Lost Generation shirts.
That's the best. Yeah.
And for me, yeah, that was a great moment.
It is. It is.
And we played a benefit for cancer walk a couple of years ago in Missouri, and we did a set at 11 o'clock and at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And still had people out there
And two rocking out.
wanting to hear it.
That's awesome. That's rock and roll right there too. Ron, what's the best show you've ever played, buddy?
Cleveland, Peabody's, Slash.
Slash, wow.
Hit the stage, I don't remember from the first song on.
Right.
Wasn't drinking.
It was just a dream to have happen.
It
Yeah.
was adrenaline.
Yes.
45 minutes, I don't remember nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I did good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was when you get those kind of shows, it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's nothing can top that.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
That was a cool show.
Yeah. That's awesome, buddy.
So what could each of you tell us about what separates Lost Generation from the Fray? Or what's unique about Lost Generation? What could a fan expect for the first time?
Right.
Come to hear you?
Right. Good question, man.
We are straight ahead, like you said, Matt, rock and roll.
Yes, sure.
You know, we have a unique sound, and I think that that sets us apart from a lot of guys. It's real. We don't play with a backing track, which I've seen some bands do, and I say, shame on you. Play your fucking instrument. But no, that's...
I've seen it trip up a lot of bands I've played with too, and I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
There you go. So yeah, just and it is fun when we have practice. It's fun when we get on stage. It's fun.
Yes.
And I hope that shows to the audience. You know, whether we got 5 people there, or 5,000 people there, want to do a good show and just, you know, entertain.
You know, I think outside of this show, how about that, guys, huh? Outside of this show, I think that's why Kyle and Bob and Adam and me are such good friends with you guys. In our own situations, we have that situation going too, where it's if we're not going to be family, we're not going to be fun, then I don't want to be there. So,
But you can't fake it.
yeah, you really can't, man. I tell you what, guys, I want everybody out there in TV land that's going to be watching this to know that you can get online. Hey, Teresa, the bartender, what's up? I want to say you you can get online and type in Lost Generation Nashville. You'll get a lot of cool stuff. They really put they paid their dues and some of the rest of our dues too. They put the work in, and God bless them for it. Check them out. Get anything you can from them. Go see them when they come through. Go see them at the shows. Support Lost Generation. Support your local music. For Brick House, I'm Matt Man. For the whole cast and crew here, thanks everybody for coming out.